May I know your name and where do you stay in Bangalore, ma'am?
I am Dr. Smitha and I stay in JP Nagar, 3rd phase, South Bangalore.
Okay. How old is your child?
I have an 8-year-old child. She is studying in 3rd standard in the school. And she is here from the 1st standard. So it is last 3 years that she is studying here.
Okay. And what kind of institution or activities were you looking for your child?
We wanted a school which will not only give education but will also cater to some of the finer qualities in the child. And especially culturally. Like we have been brought up in a convent school. And we have always been influenced by a lot of ideas which were different. In the school, the environment was very different from how it was in the house. And that had always created a conflict in our minds as we were growing up. So somewhere I thought if the school environment, the house environment, everything becomes more, it is on the same lines, the child will have a better approach towards understanding whatever is there around the child. And it will be easier for us also to deal with certain things.
Okay.
I always wanted my child to be more interested in art, music, the Indian culture for that matter. And this seemed as the best option, which was giving a lot of things at one place.
Okay. And which other schools did you consider?
There were all, most of the schools which parents around sent were the DPS or the Bishop Cotton and all those schools. One was, when I had to select the school, it was even the distance factor because I am in JP Nagar and the school is in Vartur. So distance wise it was quite a lot. But then we figured out that from any place in Bangalore, travel time is almost the same. Wherever you go because of the traffic or of the roads. So even if it seemed longer, the distance traveled was much less. And plus it was giving all the things that I would have wanted in a school. And I have not regretted that decision at all. Especially after the 1st standard and as I came to know the teachers and as I have seen the improvement in my child, there have been absolutely no regrets whatsoever.
Okay. And why did you finally choose Sri Ravishankar Vidya Mandir?
What do I like about the school?
Why did you finally chose?
Finally chose. So when I visited the school, when you enter the school itself, you will realize that the atmosphere is very different from the other schools. So if I have to send the best part of the day of my child somewhere, that is like 8 hours in a day the child has to spend somewhere, then this environment is the most beautiful what I could have given to my child.
Exactly.
Where the teachers have been very caring, where the food has been served in the school itself. So that is very nice and very sattvic and very nutritious, very hygienic. My child is very comfortable with the teachers, with the portion taught. It is finished on time. So once you enter the school premises, there is no much doubt on why would you not want to send your child.
Okay. And tell us 2 best things about Sri Ravishankar Vidya Mandir.
2 best things I would feel is the teachers. That would be my first point. Because of the care and the personal touch which is given to each and everything over here. And their communication with the parents. Whenever I have come for a parents-teachers meet, there has been a monthly report on my child and which I can verify in the house. And I have seen how the child has grown and the friendly atmosphere with no punishments and yet being disciplined, which comes out of inspiration and not because of simple external motivation. So first is the teachers and second is the facilities provided.
Okay. And anything that could be better?
There is always a room of improvement everywhere.
Exactly.
So there is, I wouldn't say that the more you think about it, more things can be added and all that. That is another good thing about the school. They have always asked for a parent's feedback on how to improve the school. To which on different occasions I have suggested that they start the National Cadet Corps and which will inculcate a feeling of patriotism as well as discipline in the child. So that was one from my side, and many more facilities they are taking care of because of the new construction and all that. So I am sure as in a couple of years it will be a much different story.
Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 5, how likely are you to recommend Sri Ravishankar Vidya Mandir to others?
5+.
5+. Okay. Thank you.
I would want every child to experience a very homely atmosphere. At the same time, they are learning.
Okay.
Education. So an atmosphere where they enjoy being, and then they come when they feel at home even in the school, and when they come back also they are not tired and mentally tired.
Okay.
That is what I would say.
Yeah.
So where a child is thought about, and I would like to mention one more point about the school, especially why I would say 5+, because being in 3rd standard itself, my child has been exposed to breathing exercises and the pranayams and yoga.
Right.
So at such a young age, she has been trained to take care of her mind, which we don't see anywhere else. So I am sure that with this kind of a training, she is able to handle the studies, the pressure much better than what we did when we were young.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.